we talked about your views on privacy. Do you want to expand on them?
Yeah, my views on privacy is that we've seen a massive assault on personal privacy, in my view, and I think it's global. I think it's coordinated globally. I think most governments are launching initiatives that are quite similar and trying to pass. It's not, in India under Modi, there's some interesting foundations that were involved in getting Modi into power and then seeing the two biggest notes being taken out of circulation. The same names and the same big money seems to come up, and there seem to be orchestrated agendas throughout this. Even our black cabs here, they have card machines now instead of cash. So all their income is certainly being captured and tracked, where before maybe they might have had a bit more of a cash business. I think we want privacy. I think we're overtaxed as well. I think we want more libertarian principles. So I'm a little bit out there. There are folk that say, but governments do good and they spend well. I look at how governments allocate our money, and I don't think governments are good allocators of money. The things that are being starved of money, like the NHS here in the UK and other things, yet we've got money to be involved in Yemen with fighter planes and bombs and all of that. And I'd prefer to have more direct input in how the money gets involved. So I suggest people, the greatest thing we could possibly do is to bring to a close this financial cycle that we're in and the aging mechanisms that are in there. And the one thing is not to encourage government by overpaying them in tax. So you owe it to yourself to be efficient and to be as private as possible.
Has Bitcoin fueled a debate on privacy, do you think?
I think to a point it has. I don't think in terms of communication, recording, big data collections via Google and browsers and Androids in your phone, that there's enough pushback on that. I was comforted to see, the EU take a look at Google. Google is a far bigger monopoly than Microsoft ever was. They're really huge in many critical spaces. And the economies of scale they get and the correlation of overlapping industries give them an advantage over small and medium-sized and other corporates that is unparalleled. But unfortunately, I feel that the secret services and everybody has got involved in that. I think there's backdoors everywhere. And I think we've been properly Trojan horsed, if such a point exists. I would support ventures that would roll that back immensely.
Censorship and interference from the state is not possible with Bitcoin. Is that true?
That's the strap line. And for now, it seems to be holding that there is advantages relative to normal currencies for now. How long that lasts and how much they're actually capturing, I'm not entirely sure.